Ethanol has been a bright spot in the bleak economic landscape that is Nebraska agriculture these days. A third of Nebraska's corn crop goes to ethanol production, and hard to think of what prices would be like if not for that value-added product. Here's more from Jan Ten Benzel, a new member of the Nebraska Ethanol Board. Nebraska ethanol, that's a positive story to get out there and tell people about that American ethanol.
Well, there's a lot of great things going on in ethanol right now. We're working on a vapor pressure waiver to allow E15 to be sold as normal gasoline. Moving forward with that, that's going to be a great move for us to be. But the important thing is ethanol is so important for Nebraska and so important for America as a domestically produced fuel to alleviate our foreign oil issues, and we all know those are bad. Ethanol is just really got a lot of positive things going on right now.
You know, we don't reflect back very often. You look back, we saw that influx of plants built about 10, 12 years ago, and it continues to be expansion. You know, we're at the Kappa and Ravenna today, and they're adding, you know, we're kind of at record levels in the state these days.
Well, we've moved from, I'm not sure how many plants back in when Kappa first started, but now we're at 25 plants today. We're the number 3 ethanol producer in the nation, excuse me, the number 2. But unfortunately, we are not one of the biggest users in our state. We need to get out there and use the highest level ethanol blends that we possibly can at all times. Use your E15, your E85s, your E30s, and your flex fuel vehicles, and really do a good thing for Nebraska.
Certainly looking at a new presidential administration, always some changes there.
So far with the advisors we've spoken to, everything looks pretty positive. It looks like EPA is going to stick with where they are on the ethanol requirements. The biggest problem is we can't, our competitor buys and sells our product, which is our competitor being the oil companies. So that is why they have the EPA requirements and the mandates to use ethanol.
You know, but the RFS, you look at something, those target goals that have been set there, if we reach those, that's a pretty positive thing for the
industry. Yes, and really corn ethanol, as a corn product, has reached those goals. Now, the other ethanol products that are coming in, like using the cellulosic products from the corn kernel, the shell, the pieces of the corn kernel that can be cellulosically used. We're working into that now with different technologies. The future is very bright. There's a $50 million expansion in a plant in Nebraska right now with additional feed products, a lot of really great things going on.
And bottom line, something that's great for the American grower, the American farmer, it all helps, doesn't
Outstanding,
it?
Yes. In the time right now, especially with low crop prices and what's essentially becoming another farm crisis, ethanol is the bright light at the end of the tunnel. Still to come, honoring the legacy of a 4-H youth lost too soon. We'll have that. Weather is up next.